서도맹식 TV 시청자 여러분 안녕하십니까? 반갑습니다. 오늘은 2024년 9월 22일 일요일입니다. 현재 시간은 오전 7시 42분입니다. 아침에 방송을 준비가 조금 수선합니다. 죄송합니다. 요즘 제가 방송을 할 때 찬송가를 한 곡 부르고 또 주기도문 기도를 하고 방송을 시작하게 되었습니다. 그래서 절차를 좀 지켜서 방송을 하도록 하겠습니다. 끝끝인 하나님의 사랑 말로 다 영영 못하네. 그 높고 높은 하늘 떠나 이 낮고 낮은 세상에 죄범한 사람 구하려 아들로 오시어 화목제물 대심으로 죄 없이 하셨네. 하나님 오묘하신 사랑 청량 다 못하네. 영원히 변치 않는 사랑 형제여 찬양하세. 1절만 하겠습니다. 그리고 주기도문을 하고 방송을 시작하겠습니다. 하늘에 계신 우리 아버지여, 이름이 거룩히 여김을 받으시오며 나라가 임하시오며 뜻이 하늘에서 이루어진 것 같이 땅에서도 이루어지이다. 오늘 우리에게 일용할 양식을 주시옵고 우리가 우리에게 죄 지은 자를 사하여 준 것 같이 우리 죄를 사하여 주시옵고 우리를 시험에 들게 하지 마시옵고 다만 악에서 구하시옵소서. 나라와 권세와 영광이 아버지께 영원히 있사옵나이다. 아멘. 헬라어 지금 죄송합니다. 신약 성경을 지금 하고 있는데 마태복음을 11장부터 영어 성경으로 읽도록 하겠습니다. And he came to pass when Jesus had made an end of commanding his 12 disciples, he depended thence to teach and to preach in their cities. Now when Johann had heard in the prison the works of Christ, he sent two of his disciples and said unto him, art thou he that should come, or do we look for another? Jesus answered and said unto them, go and show Johann again those things which ye do hear and see. The blind receive their sight, and the lame walk, the lepers are cleansed, and the deaf hear, the dead are raised up, and the poor have the gospel preached to ye out into the wilderness to see a lady shaken with the wind. But what went ye out for to see a man clothed in soft raiment? Behold, they that wear soft clothing are in king's houses. But what went ye out for to see a prophet? Yea, I say unto you, and more than a prophet. For this is he of whom it is written, behold, I send my messenger before thy face, which shall prepare thy way before thee. Verily I say unto you, among them that are born of a woman, there has not risen greater than Johann the Baptist. Notwithstanding, he that is least in the kingdom of heaven is greater than he. And from the days of Johann the Baptist until now, the kingdom of heaven suffers violence, and the violent take it by force. For all the prophets and the law prophesied you until Johann, and if he will receive it, this is Elias, which was for to come. He that has ears to hear, let him hear. But whereunto shall I liken this generation? It is like unto children sitting in the markets and calling unto their fellows, and saying, we have piped unto you, and ye have not danced. We have mourned unto you, and ye have not lamented. For Yuan came neither eating nor drinking, and they say he has a devil. The Son of Man he came eating and drinking, and they say, behold, a man gluttonous and wine bibber, or a friend of publicans and sinners, but wisdom is justified of her children. Then began he to upbraid the cities wherein most of his mighty workers were done, because they repented not. Woe unto the Chorazin! Chorazin, O unto the Beta Bethesda. For if the mighty works which were done in you had been done in Tyre and Turo, Turo and Sidon, they would have repented long ago in sackcloth and in you had been done in Turo and Sidon. They would have repented long ago in sackcloth. Total for Turo and Sidon at the day of judgment, then for you. And though came for noun which art exalted unto heaven, should be brought down to hell. For if the mighty works which have been done in the had been done in Sodom, it would have remained until this day. But I say unto you, that is shall be more tolerable for the land of Sodom in the day of judgment than for thee. At that time, Jesus answered and said, I thank thee, O Father, Lord of heaven and earth, because thou hast hid these things from the wise and prudent, and hast built them unto babes. Even so, Father, for so it seemed good in thy sight. All things are delivered unto me of my Father, and no man knows the Son but the Father, neither knows any man and Father save the Son, and he to whomsoever the Son will reveal him. Come unto me, rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn of me. For I am meek and lowly in heart, and ye shall find rest unto your souls. For my yoke is easy, and my burden is light. At that time, Jesus went on the Sabbath day. He brought the corn, and his disciples were hungered, and began to pluck the ears of corn and to eat. But when the Pharisees saw it, they said unto him, Behold, thy disciples do that which is not lawful to do upon the Sabbath day. But he said unto them, Have ye not read what David did when he was hungered, and they that were with him, how he entered into the house of God and did eat the showbread, which was not lawful for him to eat, neither for them which were with him, but only for the priests. Or have he not read in the law how that on the Sabbath days the priests in the temple profane the Sabbath and blameless. But I say unto you that in this place is one greater than the temple. But if I had known what this means, I will have mercy and not sacrifice. Ye would not have condemned the guilt. That is, for the Son of Man is Lord even of the Sabbath day, and when he was departed thence, he went into their synagogue, and behold, there was a man which had his hand withered. And they asked him, saying, Is it lawful to heal on the Sabbath days, that they might accuse him? And he said unto them, What man shall there be among you that shall have one sheep, and if it fall into a pit on the Sabbath day, will he not lay hold on it and lift it out? How much then is a man better than a sheep? Wherefore it is lawful to do well on the Sabbath days. Then saw he to the man stretched forth sign hand, and he stretched it forth, and it was restored whole like as the other. Then the Pharisees went out and held a council against him, how they might destroy him. But when Jesus knew it, he withdrew himself from thence, and a great multitude followed him, and he healed them all, and charged them that they should not make him known. That it might be fulfilled, which was spoken by Isaiah as the prophet, saying, Behold, my servant, whom I have chosen, my beloved, in whom my soul is well pleased. I will put my spirit upon him, and he shall show judgment to the Gentiles. He shall not strive nor cry, neither shall any man hear his voice in the streets unto victory. And in his name shall the Gentiles trust. Then was brought unto him one possessed with a devil, blind and dumb, and he healed him in so much that the blind and dumb both speak and saw. And all the people were amazed and said, Is not this the son of David? But when the Pharisees heard it, they said, This fellow does not cast out the spirits, but by Beelzebul, the prince of the devils. And Jesus knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? And if I by Beelzebul cast out devils, by whom to your children cast them out, therefore they shall be your judges. But if I cast out devils by the Spirit of God, then the kingdom of God is come unto you. Or else, how can one enter into a strong man's house and spoil his goods? Except he first bind the strong man, and then he will spoil his house. He that is not with me is against me, and he that getteth not with me scatters abroad. Wherefore I say unto you, all manner of sin and blasphemy shall be given unto men, but the blasphemy against the Holy Ghost shall not be forgiven unto men. And whosoever speaks word against the Son of Man, it shall be forgiven him. But whosoever speaks against the Holy Ghost, it shall not be forgiven him, neither in this world, neither in the world to come. Either make the tree good and his fruit good, or else mark the tree corrupt, and his fruit corrupt, for the tree is known by his fruit. O generation of vipers, how can ye, being able, speak good things? For out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. A good man out of the good treasure of the heart brings forth good things, and an able man out of the able treasure brings forth evil things. But I say unto you that every idle word that man shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. For by thy words thou shalt be justified, and by thy words thou shalt be condemned. Then certain of the scribes and of the Pharisees answered, saying, Master, we would see a sign from thee. But he answered and said unto them, an evil and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, and there shall no sign be given to it, but the sign of the prophet Jonas. For as Jonas was 3 days and 3 nights in the whale's belly, so shall the Son of Man be 3 days and 3 nights in the heart of the earth. The man of Nineveh shall rise in such a with this generation and shall condemn it because they repented at the preaching of Jonas and behold greater than Jonas is here. The king of the south shall rise in the judgment with this generation and shall condemn it for she came from the uttermost parts of the earth to hear the wisdom of Solomon and behold greater than Solomon is here. When the unclean spirit is gone out of a man, he works through dry places, seeking rest and finds none. Then he says, I will return into my house from whence I came out, and when he is come, he finds it empty, swept and garnished. Then goes he and takes with himself 7 other spirits more wicked than himself, and they enter in and dwell there, and the last state of that man is worse than the first, even to shall it be also unto this wicked generation. While he yet talked to the people, behold, his mother and his brethren stood without desire, desire, discerning to speak with him. Then one said unto him, behold, thy mother and thy brethren stand without desiring to speak with thee. But he answered and said unto him that told him, who is my mother and who are my brethren? And he stretched forth his hand toward his disciples and said, behold, my mother and my brethren, for whosoever shall do the will of my Father which is in heaven, the same is my brother and sister and mother. The same day went Jesus out of the house and sat by the seaside. And great multitudes were gathered together unto him, so that he went into a ship and sat, and the whole multitude stood on the shore. And he spake many things unto them in parables, saying, behold, a sower went forth to sow, and when he showed some seeds fell by the wayside, and the fowls came and devoured them up. Some fell upon stony places where they had not much earth, and forthwith they sprung up, because they had no deepness of earth. And when the sun was up, they were scorched, and because they had no root, they withered away. And some fell among thorns, and the thorns sprung up and choked them. but the pair into good ground and brought forth fruit, some 100-fold, some 60-fold, some 30-fold. Who has ears to hear, let him hear. And the disciples came and said unto him, Why speakest thou unto them in parables? He answered and said unto them, Because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. For whosoever has, to him shall be given, and he shall have more abundance. But whosoever has not, from him shall be taken away, even that he has. Therefore speak I to them in a parable, because they see not, and hearing they hear not, neither do they understand. And in them is fulfilled the prophecy of Isaiah, which says, by hearing ye shall hear and shall not understand, and seeing ye shall see and shall not perceive. For these people's heart is waxed cross, and their ears are door of hearing, and their eyes they have closed, lest at any time they should see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and should understand with their heart, and should be converted, and I should heal them. But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. For verily I say unto you, that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see, and have not seen them, and to hear those things which ye hear, and have not heard them. Hear ye therefore the parable of the sower. When anyone hears the word of the kingdom and understands it not, then comes the wicked one and catches away that which was shown in his heart. This is he which received the seed by the wayside. But he that received the seed into stony places, the same is he that hears the word, and none with joy receives it, yet has he not root in himself, but endures for a while. For when tribulation or persecution arises because of the word, by he is offended. He also that received the seed among the sons is he that hears the word, and the care of this world, and the deceitfulness of riches choke the word, and he becomes unfruitful. But he that received the seed into the good ground is he that hears the word and understands it, which also bears fruit, and brings forth some 100-fold, some 60, some 30. Another parable put he forth unto them, saying, The kingdom of heaven is likened unto a man which sowed good seed in his field. But while man slept, his enemy came and sowed terrors among the wheat and went his way. But when the blade was sprung up and brought forth blood, then appeared the tears also. So the servants of the household there came and said unto him, Sir, didst not thou so good seed in thy field? From whence then his it tears? He said unto them, An enemy has done this. The servants said unto him, Wilt thou then that we go and gather them up? But he said, Nay, lest while ye gather up the tares, ye root up also the wheat with them. Let both grow together until the harvest, and in the time of harvest, I will say to the reapers, gather it together. First, the tares and bind them in bundles to burn them, but gather the wheat into my barn. Another parable put he forth unto them, saying, The kingdom of heaven is like to grain of mustard seed, which a man took and sowed in his field, which indeed is the least of all seeds, but when it is grown, it is the greatest among herbs, and becomes a tree, so that the birds of the air come and lodge in the branches thereof. Other parable spake he unto them, the kingdom of heaven is like unto ribbon, which a woman took and hid in 3 measures of meal till the whole was leavened there. Or these things speak Jesus unto the multitude in proverbs, and without parable speak he not unto them. That it might be fulfilled, which was spoken by the prophet, saying, I will open my mouth in parables, I will utter things which have been kept secret from the foundation of the world. Then Jesus sent the multitude away and went into the house, and his disciples came unto him, saying, Declare unto us the proverb about the tares of the field. He answered and said unto them, He that sows the good seed is the Son of Man. The field is the world, the good seed are the children of the kingdom, but the tares are the children of the wicked one. The enemy that sowed them is the devil. The harvest is the end of the world, and the reapers are the angels. As therefore the tares are gathered and burned in the fire, so shall it be in the end of this world. The Son of Man shall send forth his angels, and they shall gather out of his kingdom all things that offend and them which do iniquity, and shall cast them into a furnace of fire. There shall be wailing and gnashing of teeth. Then shall the righteous shine forth as the sun in the kingdom of their Father. Who has ears to hear, let him hear. Again, the kingdom of heaven is like unto trees hid in a field, which when a man has found, he hides and for the there of goes and shall so all that he has and by is that field. Again, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a merchant man seeking goodly pearls, who, when he had found one pearl of great price, went and sold all that he had and brought it. Again, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a net that was cast into the sea and gathered of every kind, which when it was full, they drew to shore and sat down and gathered the good into vessels, but cast the bad away. So shall it be at the end of the world. The angels shall come forth and sever the kid from among the dust and shall cast them into the furnace of fire. There shall be wailing and gnashing of teeth. Jesus said unto them, have ye understood all these things? They say unto him, Yea, Lord. Then said he unto them, There for every scribe which is instructed unto the kingdom of heaven is like unto a man that is an householder, which brings forth out of his treasure things new and old. And it came to pass that when Jesus had finished these parables, he departed thence. And when he was come into his own country, he taught them in their synagogue, in so much that they were astonished and said, Whence has this man this wisdom and these mighty workers? Is not this the carpenter's son? Is not his mother called Mary, and his brethren? James and Joses and Simon and Judas. And his sisters, they not all with us, whence then has his men all these things, and they were opened in him. But Jesus said unto them, A prophet is not without honor, save in his own country and in his own house. And he did not many mighty workers there because of their unbelief. At that time, Herod the Tetrarch heard of the fame of Jesus. And said unto his servants, This is Johann the Baptist. He is raised from the dead, and therefore mighty workers to show forth themselves in him. For Herod had laid hold on Johann and bound him and put him in prison for Herodias' sake, his brother Philip's wife. For Johann said unto him, It is not lawful for thee to have her. And when he would have put him to death, he feared the multitude because they counted him as a prophet. But then Herod's first day was kept. The daughter of Herodias danced before them and praised Herod. Whereupon he brought Zadavida and also to give her whatsoever she would ask, and she, being before instructed of her mother, said, Give me here Johann Baptist had in charge. And the king was sorry, nevertheless, for the oath's sake, and them which sat with him at meat. He commanded it to be given her, and he sent and be headed Johann in the prison, and his head was brought in or charger and given to the damsel. And she brought it to her mother, and his disciples came and took up the body and buried it, and went and told Jesus. When Jesus heard of it, he departed thence by ship into the desert place apart. And when the people had heard thereof, they followed him on foot out of the cities. And Jesus went forth and saw a great multitude, and was moved with compassion toward them, and he healed their sick. And when it was evening, his disciples came to him, saying, This is the sort place, and the time is now. Best send the multitude away, that they may go into the villages and buy themselves victuals. But Jesus said unto them, They need not depart, give ye them to eat. And they say unto him, We have here put 5 loaves and 2 fishes. He said, Bring them hither to me. And he commanded the multitude to sit down on the grass, and took the 5 loaves and the 2 fishes, and looking up to heaven, he blessed and broke and gave the loaves to his disciples, and the disciples to the multitude. And they did all it, and we are filled, and they took up of the fragments that remained 12 baskets full, and they that had eaten, we are about 5,000 men, beside the women and the children. And straightway Jesus constrained his disciples to get into a ship and to go before him unto the other side, while he sent the multitudes away. And when he had sent the multitudes away, he went up into a mountain apart to pray. And when the evening was come, he was there alone. But the ship was now in the midst of the sea, tossed with the waves, for the wind was contrary. And in the fourth watch of the night, Jesus went unto them working on the sea. And when the disciples saw him working on the sea, they were troubled, saying, "It is a spirit," and they cried out for fear. But straightway Jesus spake unto them, saying, "Be of good cheer, it is I, be not afraid." And Peter answered him and said, "Lord, if it be thou, bid me come unto thee on the water." Uh, and he said, "Come." And when Peter was come down out of the ship, he walked on the water to go to Jesus. But when he saw the window boisterous, he was afraid and beginning to sink. He cried, saying, "Lord, save me." And immediately Jesus stretched forth his hand and caught him and said unto him, "O thou of a little faith, wherefore didst thou doubt?" And when they were come into the ship, the wind ceased. Then they that were in the ship came and worshipped him, saying, "Of a truth, thou art the Son of God." And when they were gone over, they came into the land of Gennesaret. Gennesaret. And when the men of that place had knowledge of him, they sent out into all that country round about, and brought into unto him all that we are diseased. And besought him that they might only touch the hem of his garment, and as many as touched were made perfectly whole. Then came to Jesus scribes and Pharisees, which were of Jerusalem, saying, "Why do thy disciples transgress the tradition of the elders? For they was not there and when they eat bread." But he answered and said unto them, "Why do ye also transgress the commandment of God by your tradition? For God commanded, saying, Honor thy father and mother, and he that calls son, father or mother, let him die death. But ye say, Whosoever shall say to his father or his mother, It is a gift by whatsoever to my taste be peace by me, and honor not his father or his mother, he shall be free. Have ye made the commandment of God of none effect by your tradition? Ye hypocrites, well, did Isaiah prophecy about you, saying, "These people they lost nigh unto me with their mouth, and honor also me with their lips, but their heart is far from me. But in vain they do worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men." And they called the multitude and said unto them, Hear and understand, not the which goes into the mouth defiles men, but that which comes out of the mouth, this defiles a man. Then he came his disciples and said unto him, knowest thou that the paralyzes were opened after they heard this saying? But he answered and said, every plant which my heavenly Father has not planted shall be rooted up. Let them alone. They be blind readers of the blind, and if the blind lead the blind both shall fall into the ditch. Then answered Peter and said unto him, declare unto us this parable. And Jesus said, ye also yet without understanding? Do not ye yet understand that whatsoever enters in at the mouth goes into the belly and is cast out into the lot, but those things which proceed out of the mouth come forth from the heart, and they defile the man. For out of the heart proceed evil thoughts, murders, adulteries, fornications, thefts, false witness, blasphemies. These are the things which defile a man, but to it with unwashing handles defiles not a man. Then Jesus went thence and departed into the coasts of Tyre and Sidon. And behold, a woman of Canaan came out of the same coast and cried unto him, saying, have mercy on me, O Lord, thou son of David. My daughter is grievously vexed with a devil. But he answered her not a word, and his disciples came and besought him, saying, send her away, for she cries after us. But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Then came she and worshipped him, saying, Lord, help me. But he answered and said, it is not meet to take the children's bread and cast it to dogs. And she said, truth, Lord, yet the dogs eat of the crumbles which fall from the master's table. Then Jesus answered and said unto her, O woman, great is thy faith, be it unto thee even as thou wilt. And her daughter was made whole from that very whole hour. And Jesus departed from thence and came nigh unto the sea of Galilee, and went up into a mountain and sat down there. And great multitudes came unto him, having with them those that we are lame, blind, dumb, maimed, and many others, and cast them down at Jesus' feet, and he healed them. In so much that the multitude wondered when they saw the number to speak the maim to be whole, the lame to walk, and the blind to see, and they glorified the God of Israel. Then Jesus called his disciples unto him and said, I have come patient on the multitude because they continue with me now 3 days and have nothing to eat, and I will not send them away fasting, lest they faint in the way. And his disciples say unto him, Whence should we have so much bread in the wilderness as to fill so great a multitude? And Jesus said unto them, How many loaves have ye? And they said, 7, and a few little fishes. And he commanded the multitude to sit down on the ground. And he took the 7 loaves and the fishes, and gave thanks, and broke them, and gave to his disciples, and the disciples to the multitude. And they did all eat, and we are filled, and they took up the broken meat that was left, 7 baskets full. And they did eat. We are 4,000 men beside women and children. And he sent away the multitude and took a ship and came into the coast of Magdala. The Perizes also with the Sadducees came and tempting desire or him that he would show them a sign from heaven. He answered and said unto them, When it is evening, ye say, it will be fair weather, for the sky is red, and in the morning it will be full weather today, for the sky is red and lowering. O ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky, but can ye not discern the signs of the times? Wicked and adulterous generation seeks after a sign, and there shall no sign be given unto it but the sign of the prophet Jonas. And he left them and departed. And when his disciples were come to the other side, they had forgotten to take bread. Then Jesus said unto them, Take heed and beware of the leaven of the Pharisees and of the Sadducees. And they listened among themselves, saying, It is because we have taken no bread. Which when Jesus perceived, he said unto them, O ye of little faith, why listen ye among yourselves, because ye have brought no bread? Do ye not eat understand, neither remember the 5 loaves of the 5,000, and how many baskets ye took up? Neither the 7 loaves of the 4,000, and how many baskets ye took up? How is it that ye do not understand that I speak it not to you concerning bread, that ye should beware of the leaven of the Pharisees and of the Sadducees? then understood they how that he bade them not beware of the leaven of bread, but of the doctrine of the Pharisees and of the Sadducees. When Jesus came into the coast of Caesarea Philippi, Philippi, he asked his disciples, saying, "Whom do men say that I, the Son of Man, am?" And they said, "Some say that thou art John the Baptist, some Elijah, and others Jeremias, or one of the prophets." He said unto them, "But whom say ye that I am?" And Simon Peter answered and said, "Thou art the Christ, the Son of the living God." And Jesus answered and said unto him, "Blessed art thou, Simon Bar-Jonah, for flesh and blood has not revealed it unto thee, but my Father which is in heaven. And I say also unto thee that thou art Peter, and upon this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. And I will give unto thee the keys of the kingdom of heaven, and whatsoever thou shalt bind on earth shall be bound in heaven, and whatsoever thou shalt loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven. See first that they should tell no man that he was Jesus the Christ. From that time forth began Jesus to show unto his disciples how that he must go into Jerusalem and suffer many things of the elders and chief priests and scribes, and be killed and be raised again at the third day. Then Peter took him and began to rebuke him, saying, "Be it far from thee, Lord, this shall not be unto thee." But turned and said unto Peter, "Get thee behind me, Satan, thou art an offense unto me, for thou savors not the things that be of God, but those that be of men." Then said Jesus unto his disciples, "If any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me." For whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it. For what is man profit if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? For the Son of Man shall come in the glory of his Father with his angels, and then he shall reward everyone according to his works. Verily I say unto you, there be some standing here which shall not taste of death till they see the Son of Man coming in his kingdom. 마태복음 16장 28절까지 읽어서 16 10장까지 다 읽었습니다. 제가 오늘 일요일임에도 불구하고 회사에 가야 되기 때문에 여기서 방송을 종료하겠습니다. 17장부터는 저녁에 제가 회사에서 퇴근하고 난 뒤에 방송 준비가 되면 저녁에 계속해서 17장부터 영어로 성경을 읽어보도록 하겠습니다. 마태복음을 시작하고 세 번째 유튜브 방송을 했습니다. 여기서 방송을 모두 종료하도록 하겠습니다. 시청해 주신 분께 감사드리겠습니다. 일요일 행복하게 보내시기 바라겠습니다. 감사합니다. 안녕히 계세요.